Hello everyone, I'm Paul Dunleavy, the editor of CDN Computer Dealer News. With me here today is Jennifer Johnson, the Senior Director of Marketing for Ingram Micro Canada, and we're here to talk about our second annual Women of the IT Channel Luncheon to be held at the Hunt Club in Toronto on August 23rd. Ingram Micro Canada is our founding sponsor, so thank you for that. But Jennifer, let me ask you, why is it important to raise awareness of the profile of women executives in the IT channel?
Well, I think, as we looked at it last year, we agreed that, although we do have some great females in the channel, we really need to, expand that. And right now there's really a disproportionate amount of males in the industry than there are to females, right? And women bring a really great skill set, obviously. And I think that part of that, when you talk about exposure, is putting those women out there who have, grown through their experiences in the channel, and making sure that the young women coming up through schools see those women as mentors, and looking at them and seeing how they've been accomplished in their careers, and that the opportunities are out there for them. The tech sector is doing very well globally.
Yeah, for sure.
Lots of growth. So there's definitely career options for women, and so it's really up to us to kind of bond together and make sure that we create a platform to have this discussion and start to bring women in at a younger age out of school.
So let me ask you, last year's event was tremendously successful, but how far have we gone as an industry? Have we achieved anything, or is there more that needs to be done?
Yeah, so last year's event was amazing, and I think what it really did was it created that buzz, right? It started to create the conversation. Right. And I think that we have a ways to go. But I think awareness is really the first and most critical part. So starting that conversation was very important, and I think that if you even look at what Ingram has done since then, a few things have spun out of that luncheon. So first of all, of our VTN community, obviously.
Of course.
So we do have a member-led special interest group, which is a woman in the channel special interest group.
Fantastic.
Again, not led by Ingram. This is something that the membership wanted to create, and they started that. So that was one of the things that came out, which is great. And then second to that is Ingram has a diversity forum. Originally it started as a women's forum, and we just kind of looked at it and we said, you know what, women is just one community, or one special interest group, and how can we expand that and start to look at a more diverse portfolio and start to look at what the needs are for those folks coming into the IT sector as well. So I think, again, really great starting point, right? So we got people talking about it. And now the next thing is what are we going to do next to take action and start to actually bring more women into the IT sector? For
sure, we have to do more, for sure.
So last year was awesome, I agree. And I think one of the highlights for me outside of the panel was the speaker, being Tiffany Bova. I think she brought a lot of great insights to the stage. And I've heard some really good things about your keynote for this year. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure, I'm really excited to announce that it's going to be premier ballerina from Canada, Veronica Tennant. She danced with Baryshnikov and Nureyev, two of the greats. And she's going to be talking about what do you do when you reach the pinnacle of success in your chosen profession? What are you going to do for an encore? Because the life of a ballerina is very short-lived, and she definitely reached the highs that you can in that profession. So she's a filmmaker and a writer, and she's going to be talking about career transitions, which I think is going to help the audience too, because a lot of women obviously are trying to reach that ladder, and this is a great keynote presentation that we're able to do. But I'm also very excited about the panel, because we're going to feature Gina Thompson from Ingram Micro, one of the top cloud gurus in the industry. So I think it's going to be a very action-packed. There's going to be a lot of networking. It's at the Hunt Club. It's one of the most picturesque settings in the city of Toronto. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. I can't wait to see everybody there. And thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for sponsoring, and make sure you attend.